Alright, we should be live now. Welcome everybody to the stream. Let me know in the comments, let me know in the chat if you guys can see everything here, everything okay. The game is a little bit loud right now with all the sounds in today's stage, so let me know if the balance is okay with my mic and the game sounds. And we're about to get started here in this event pretty soon. The event starts at 4 o'clock. It's 3:45 right now, so we've got about 15 minutes until the event starts, but figured we'd start the stream a little bit early. And so yeah, let me know if this is working for you guys. And I might as well start getting warmed up for today's event. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is the big event on ZWIFT here for July. And I wasn't planning to ride this actually, but I decided last minute, get off my lazy butt and might as well participate in this event. There's a huge number of people participating. I think in each stage there's about 3,000 to 4,000 people. So this is going to be a pretty insane large group ride. We're still 13 minutes out from the event start and there's already 1,000 people here getting ready for this event. And I haven't been doing too much training lately, honestly. And this is supposed to be all levels, so there's supposedly some people who go pretty fast and people who go pretty casual, but I think today we're going to go a moderately hard pace. Even though I haven't been pushing myself, that's why I decided to do this spontaneous challenge and push myself in today's ride so you guys can join along, watch me suffer, watch me sweat. And okay, we got some messages here in the chat. Good to see everything's working. I know this is a strange time for me to be doing a live stream. I've never really streamed at this time before. It's early afternoon in Japan, and a lot of you guys around in other parts of the world, I know this time isn't that great. Again, this was just last minute decision, but there are some multiple stages for this event, so I do plan to be making some extra live streams for some of the other events, and a good way to keep myself motivated. And I'll try and do some other times and post the schedule very soon so that you guys can watch along in some other parts of the world, like the US. I know everyone in the US is asleep right now. Alright, thanks guys. Welcome to the chat. Welcome Lewis. And hey Thelonious. Not much sound from the game. And balanced. Okay, that's good to hear. Hello from Singapore. So, normally when I do these rides I don't really warm up or anything. But today I figure I should warm up a little bit, because out of the gate these events tend to go pretty fast. And there's some splits, so I might as well start warming up now. So this is going to be a bit of mainly a workout for me, but as we're going along, I'll try and answer you guys' questions and you guys can help keep me company. It's pretty exciting to see this event, and I'm really excited to see the final stage for the new Paris Worlds, the Mount Ventoux stage. And so, yeah, pretty excited to see how things are transitioning in these awkward times to where they're doing the alternative for the Tour de France here on ZWIFT, and it's cool that they stepped up and everyone's sort of rallying around this. So even though the world isn't exactly what it always is like, there's a lot of things we're not able to do, we're still able to find some good alternatives. And it's the rainy season here in Japan, so we're stuck inside all day, and luckily we've got my trainer, we've got ZWIFT, and I've got you guys to keep me company. About 10 minutes out until the actual event starts. We're up to about 1,500 people here now. Crazy number. I think today's going to be my biggest group ride ever on ZWIFT that I've participated in. And normally, when I do these rides, in my water bottle, I just have water because I'm not riding too seriously. But today, I know there's going to be a decent effort, so I've got some sports drink in here for today's ride. But if you're watching and joining along, feel free to post any questions in the chat, and I'll try and get through it, as long as it's not a super hard part in the ride. I have a feeling there's going to be some pretty rough sections on the ride. And from Thelonious, normally Tour de France would have started already. I used to watch it religiously about 20 years ago. Yeah, you and me too. I used to really enjoy watching it, and this time of the year, the tradition. And the last few years, honestly, I haven't really watched it, as I sort of gotten away from the pro cycling and moved more into just enjoying cycling for like adventure riding and exploration and that aspect of cycling. So I haven't been too involved in watching pro cycling lately, to be honest, but it is sad to see it so disrupted right now. And interestingly, though, the pro cycling scene in Vietnam is like one of the only pro cycling series that are still going on in the world right now, just functioning normally. So it's pretty cool to see that that's still surviving there and continuing in Vietnam, which for anyone who hasn't heard yet, that's where me and my wife are going to be moving, hopefully, in the next few months. Hello from Scotland. Just finished it. Save yourself for the radio tower. Yeah, this is the mountain route, I believe. I don't think I've actually ridden this specific route, like just this route. I've ridden, like, of course, different parts of the route, but this will be my first time doing this specific route. But it looks like a killer. Some good climbs. How do you prevent a sore bottom? Some people use chamois cream. I've never used it, to be honest. I think it all comes from having a good position on the bike, and the more you ride, the more comfortable you get on the bike. So it's a combination of, yeah, good position and riding more. But maybe you might need to use some chamois cream. Yeah, same here. It's one of the best aspects of summer. Get up early and watch some of the stages. Yeah, there was definitely some good times. I remember we'd even get some certain sports bars to broadcast it, and that was pretty fun. It's not kind of the image you have in most sports bars. They don't really broadcast cycling, but Tour de France, definitely you'll see it broadcast a lot more compared to normal anyway. Thanks, Mandy and Roman from the UK. About 5 minutes out. Oh man, I better start upping my heart rate a little bit. Actually, we're going to be climbing quite a bit, so I want to take a quick break while I can. Sorry guys, I'm going to run last minute bathroom break. You always want to make sure you're as light as possible before the climb. I'll be right back in just 30 seconds. Alright, we're back. Sorry about the delay, guys. It's one of the nice things about riding Zwift compared to a regular event is when you're stuck at the starting line, you can't always get that last bathroom break before the event start. And that was one of the really challenging things back when I was racing pretty seriously, is timing that last bathroom break. You want to make sure you're as light as possible before you get a long ride ahead. I think today's ride, though, is only going to be about an hour if we're going pretty hard. So we're 3 minutes to start. 3,400 people here. That's insane already. And I think today this event is reserved. There's over 4,000 scheduled to be here. It looks like we're going to be above that. We still got a few minutes to go though. So again, if you just joined, feel free to leave a comment in the chat and I'll try and get to it as we're cycling along on today's event. Make sure you have lightweight wheels on the bike. Helps going up. I think today the specs are set for the event. I think everyone's on the same equipment, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I've got what I've got on here already. I think, yeah, everyone's on Trek bikes today. It's part of the event. And Kev, thanks for the cheers from Guatemala. Good luck with the Japanese studies. Two minutes out. Bit laggy. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm on my wired connection too, but my Wi-Fi, my internet connection just gets a little bit weak here in the afternoon, but hopefully it'll stick together for the stream. Apologies if there's any delays or lagging. Oh man, look at them zooming in on those Trek bikes. Nice product placing for today's event.
Ride on. Ride.
1 minute to go. Over 4,000 people in. My strategy, survive. I just decided to do this event actually like just about an hour ago. I just saw that was going on. I saw some other my friends posting that they were doing it. And I didn't really know about it beforehand. I haven't been paying attention. So I just decided, hey, let's do this. It looks fun. And so yeah, my strategy, I'm going to try and go pretty hard. I haven't been doing any hard training rides lately, so we'll see where I'm at. Hopefully not blow up. And of course, try and go hard on the climbs. Stay up front in the flat sections where I can. 30 seconds out. Follow the blue shirt. Yeah, that's helpful. And no, this volume of people is not usual. This is one of the more popular. It's going to be probably the biggest event of the year, I would say. Here we go. Let's get the watts up. We want to make sure we're in a good position in the beginning. And I'm feeling we're going to be sweating pretty hard today. Luckily, I got here pretty early for the event start, about 30 minutes before it started. I just logged in. So Uh, even then, we're already in 800th position right now. Should pump up the watts a bit. I'm not sure what my goal placement is today, but top 1,000 would be nice. Depends. I'm not sure how competitive this is going to be. Yeah, insane number of riders. I might have to ask Tunshan to turn the fan onto high mode. I'm on medium right now, and we just started, and I'm already cooking. So in total, you can see the information up at the top. We've got about 29 kilometer route today. Already 1K in. Gonna try and move up here while we can. In 500th place. You can see how many people are in the race on the right side. It looks like 4,300. Top 100, oh man, that's pretty good. I'm not sure if we're in shape for that right now. We'll see. Oh, it is hot. Thanks, man. Greetings from Germany. Cheers. It's nice to know some people in Europe are still awake right now. Or not still awake. I guess you guys are waking up right now. That makes sense. I'm not used to streaming at this time. Alright, we moved up to top 400. Holding a pretty steady pace. About to go under the big tree. Or not, just kidding. Like I mentioned earlier in the stream, this is my first time doing this specific route. So check out the new banners, the yellow ride-ons, the tents and balloons at all the checkpoints. Yeah, I saw the yellow ride-ons. Those are pretty cool. $3 a.m. Detroit. Yeah, not the greatest time for people in the US right now. I'm just opening up the companion app here. There we go. 330. Let's keep working our way up. So welcome everyone to the stream. Hello from Sarawak. Pace yourself, some big climbs coming. Yep, I'm not looking forward to those big climbs. 9 a.m. in South Africa. Back to work, let's go. Here we go, first climb. So I'm on the spin bike. I gotta adjust the resistance manually. There we go, there's the yellow ride on. Midnight area, midnight in the Bay Area in San Francisco. That's good. Glad to hear it's not too late there right now. Oh, sweat fest. So I'm 19, just getting into cycling. How do I join a club? It really depends on where you are. I would suggest try to go into a local bike shop, see if they have any information, or search on Facebook, see if you can find a local group. It's a lot easier when you find one connection and they can introduce you to a lot more stuff. Oh man, cooking. Thanks, Sabino. Ale, ale, ale. Two a.m. in America. From Shelba, what is that, Central Time? Heart rate has gone up, averaging 175 now. Climb's eased up a little bit, 3% gradient now. I'm seeing lots of British and Australian flags in the peloton nearby me. And from Vietnam, hey Cruz, good luck with the race. Is Japan under a 14-day quarantine when arriving? I'm not sure specifically. I don't really pay too much attention to tourist status for coming here, but I'm pretty sure most countries are still operating under a 14-day quarantine. I don't see why they wouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna ask some weird questions, okay? I guess if it's within reasonable bounds, it's probably okay. Hey Dale from Michigan. Whew. Looks like some groups are starting to split. I don't want to be too far back when that happens. Still sitting around 300th place mark. How do I ask the girl out that I like? She's actually my neighbor. Man, I don't think you want romantic advice from me, but if you think you get a chance, go for it. I strongly suggest cycling dates. They're pretty good. If she's still cool to go for a bike ride with you, then I would say keep pursuing that. But if it fails and she's like, oh, I'm not interested in bike riding, then yeah, don't waste your time. Kuru-san, ganbatte. Arigato, Hikaru-san. What's happening with the Vietnam plans? I just filmed a full dedicated video for that. I'll be uploading that probably around Tuesday or Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that. I go over in pretty full detail there, so I'll rather just wait and share that video with you guys than answer here. Oh man, it's getting strung out. We gotta close this. Let's get back on this group. Hello from LA. Cruz has a huge selection bias that goes towards girls that like cycling. You know it. For me, it's kind of a no compromise kind of deal. Cycling is such a big part of my life. I can't imagine sharing that life with someone who doesn't share somewhat similar enjoyment of the sport. A lot of people, they'll like date or end up getting married, and then they try and convince their spouse to get into the sport afterwards. It doesn't always work that way. And kit looks good. How's it indoors? Aren't you overheating? Oh yeah. But really, no matter what kit you wear indoors, you're gonna overheat quite a bit. You'd be better off just wearing like an underlayer. If I weren't streaming, I honestly would just ride in my bib shorts, but that's a bit inappropriate for a live stream, so we're gonna suffer and just deal with it. Heart rate is up. Yeah, we're 180 now. Still a long way to go. Holding about the same position though. That's good. Have I ever said em oi to Tung? No, I haven't said that to her yet. But Vietnamese lessons are going along pretty well. I'm thinking to make a dedicated video talking about my experience learning the language so far. Not easy. These splits. Time to up the wattage a bit. Deeply regretting having a lazy month this last month, not doing any training rides. Let's move up a bit. How tall and weight? I'm 183 centimeters and 75 kilograms. Oh, squeezed into the top 300. Let's keep pushing this. I think top 200 would be a pretty good goal today. Let's hope we can keep moving up. Let's power this flat section. Oh man, another gaps. Let's close this. Shift up. That effort cooked me. Let's try and cling on these group right up here. Oh, they're so close. Oh. Yeah, radio tower coming up. I'm already bonked. Try and hold it steady from now. We gotta hold our top 300 position. oxygen mask, yeah. I could use one of those right now. I'm gonna shift down and up my cadence a bit. Otherwise I'm gonna blow up. Not in great shape right now. Thanks guys for the comments. Sorry I can't respond to everything right now. Having a tough time holding these spots. Sakamichi cruise, yeah. High cadence climb. Let's up the cadence a bit more. Let's try and stay as close to these top 300 group as we can. Oh, why did I do this to myself today? Thanks guys for the ride-ons. Yeah, lots of lightweight riders here in ZWIFT. Hey, Rides of Japan. How's it going? Let's try and get back in this top 300 spot. Mountain course isn't my favorite course with my weight at 70K. Here we go, a little downhill. Oh man, don't let that gap open. Come on. Mountain course, relentless. Next question. Do you know Yomushi Pedal, the road bike anime? Yeah. Tuing and I are big fans. Waiting for the next season. Still recovering from the 2 p.m. ride. Fun bit starts in a bit. Yeah, the big climb. This was just what I needed though. A nice wake-up call. Get back into training mode. This is the KOM. Ooh. Hey Harsh, welcome to the chat. Already got people coming down. So, I feel like I'm getting my butt kicked, but at least there's 4,000 people behind me. Oh man. From Brett, when the world resets, anywhere the two of you would like to holiday, would it be bike related? Yeah, I think pretty much any vacation we would do, I would try and find a way to make it bike related. Mix business and pleasure. I can't just do like a normal vacation. I need to be like exercising, doing some sort of running or cycling. I can't just sit on my butt. Oh man, I've got nothing left. This 13% is no joke. Getting dropped like it's nobody's business. Let's get into a steady rhythm. Try and hold it to the top. Scuba diving, yeah, that's something neither of us have done. Might be interesting to do one day. %16% the next turn. Oh man. Good morning from Munich. You look pretty exhausted. Oh man, I'm dead. My pain is your guys' pleasure. Hopefully this motivates you. Get on the bike today. Get some sort of workout in. 17%. Here we go. Just head down and spin. That's all I can do. How much more? Sorry guys, can't get to the chat right now. I'm seeing red. Let's kick it up for the last bit. Oh, never ending. Almost there. Made it to the top. Just under 400. So I'm not sure how much more climbing there is on this course, but I know we got a decent downhill right here. Gonna ease up for a sec. This was not a great idea. A good wake-up call. I need to start training again. I need you guys to hold me accountable. Comment, tell me to get off my lazy butt. Make sure to ride every day. No matter how short the distance, just get on the bike. Get a ride in every day. Thanks, everyone. So we still want to pedal down certain parts of this downhill, keep the momentum up. I do know there's a couple little uphill bursts. $11K to go. I'm guessing a majority of that is the downhill, so it should be pretty smooth sailing rest of the way back. Here's an uphill burst. Let's try and stick with this group. Want to be smart on this downhill. Already cooked. Don't have too many cards left. Sitting in about 400th place. Let's try and finish under there. Total climb at the end is 680, so okay, we still got 60 meters of climbing over 10K. That's doable. I can hold that. Yeah, the biggest difficulty for me is the uphill because of my body weight, but once we're on some downhills and flats, oh yeah, let's put that body weight to use. 8K to go. Thanks, Sabino. Need that energy. Cheers. All right, let's kick some butt these last 7K. We got to fight for that top 400 spot. Gonna try and not waste too much energy on the downhill. Do I think the speed on Zwift is pretty accurate to riding in real life? Yeah, if you're on a power meter and you put in your accurate weight, I would say it's pretty similar. Of course, you can only simulate so much, but I would say it's pretty accurate. $6K. The only thing difficult with this spin bike is it's really hard to sprint because you got to put crazy resistance on, so you get no free will. So I am a little bit limited on the sprint here. So I may have to attack a little bit early, do a long sprint. But it looks like we're bunching up here. It's not a good sign. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna stay focused on the last 5K. Can't look at the chat right now. I'll get back to the chat once we finish up here. Let's get closer up to the front. $5K. Holding over 300. 4K to go. Getting swarmed here. Gotta hold these high watts. 3K. Ah. $2K. Got a little bit of a gap. Let's try and hold this. $1K. Oh man, I think we got it. Top 400. Oh, that hurt. Give me 1 second to the chat, guys. Oh. thanks guys. So getting back to the chat from Brett, thank you for inspiring me to start cycling. I'm really glad to see those kinds of comments and see that this channel is helping motivate some people to get out and ride. So hopefully seeing my pain today encouraged you get out, get some sort of workout in, however short it may be. Power level over 9,000. Not right now. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Road Code. Thanks, Svens. Vietnam. Mandy. Ice shower. Oh, that sounds so good. Thanks, Mala. Thanks, Brett. Oh. So while I'm on my cooldown now, if you guys have any questions on your mind you wanted to ask, feel free to shoot away. I'm just going to be spinning right now, letting me catch my breath a bit. So today's ride, just a bit over 50 minutes. So a pretty good time, I think. Considering that this is my first serious training ride in over a month. Feel pretty alright, but definitely this was a good shock to the system, a good wake-up call telling me that I need to start riding more. My FTP is just way down right now. So I'm going to try and make some sort of resolution, try and ride, get some sort of exercise in every day. Lately I've been slacking, so I need you guys hold me accountable. We'll be doing a couple more live streams, maybe a couple more events like this. So I think that's a good way to keep me accountable, keep you guys involved. Taiyaki time. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. I don't think we have any dessert in our house right now, but we've been spoiling ourselves with some milk tea lately. So that's our dessert today, I think. It's, yeah, raining every day right now. So unfortunately no taiyaki ride anytime soon. Yeah, we finished about 390th or so. I'm not sure the official placing right now. I'll have to check and see where I can see that actually. And you can see this bottom section here, that's my power output. So the red is, of course, like sprint area, and then the red line above that is my heart rate. So we're starting to calm down a bit right now. Does it show my place in the event right now? No, I don't think I can see any information on there, but you can see I'm definitely a lot lower than some of my old peak. My 20-minute power was actually pretty good today. 305 watts for 20 minutes, that's pretty good. My 5-minute power, ironically, isn't that much higher, only 520. So I definitely can improve my short power effort because I haven't done any sprints or intervals lately, so I think that's why I'm weaker there. But I still am holding on to some decent endurance for longer rides for my longer FTP. 1-minute power, way low, under 400 right now. And my 5-second power, also way low right now. So yeah, I think I gotta start doing some sprint intervals one day. That'll be a fun workout. How far along are we on the climbing challenge? Only 46%. Got a lot more to do here. This last month we did a bit more outdoor riding than ZWIFT riding. But now that we're in rainy season, I'll probably be doing more ZWIFT. So we'll be seeing you guys more on here. So let's close out on the chat. Any other comments? From Alex, do you also run or swim? Oh, cool. Achievement. We got 30 ride-ons in today's ride. That's cool. From Alex, do you also run or swim for cardio? Traditionally, I do a bit of running every once in a while, but I haven't done any lately. I normally do that more in the winter when I'm short on time or when it's really cold and I just prefer a shorter workout. Or if I'm feeling really guilty from like eating a lot of food, maybe I'll go for a run after that. But lately, I haven't been doing any running. But it is really good for cardio. Especially if you're short on time, you can get a lot more of efficient workout done. And from Vietnam, so one of our last questions, random question. Slowly catching up on your videos and saw the food shopping one. How much was the tofu? I don't remember what tofu we bought in that video. There's a lot of tofu options here in Japan. A lot of tofu options. So it really depends on what kind you're getting. But it's really cheap, and it depends on the size, the quantity, of course, but there's tofu options under 100 yen, and they go maybe up to like $5 for certain bigger packages. But yeah, it just depends on the quantity and the type of tofu you're getting, but they're generally really affordable. Anyway, we finished with about an hour for today's ride, so I'm going to finish the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be posting my stream schedule on our Facebook and YouTube community pretty soon, so you'll get more advance notice. So anyway, thanks everyone for joining today. Thanks everyone for cheering along, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.